Hey guys, Jen here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my 20-week update. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing a 20-week pregnancy update. I feel like time is literally flying. So as for today's pregnancy update, again, as I mentioned, I am 20 weeks pregnant and I'm going to be giving you guys a few fast facts. The baby is the size of a banana. The baby has definitely grown in size. I've been so hungry, it's crazy. One of the greatest things that actually happened for our 20-week pregnancy is that we were able to get our anatomy scan, and what that basically is that you get an overall view of the baby. They end up measuring everything from the baby's spine, they check the brain, they check the development of the baby, how everything is going, and then we got to see baby again. The last time we actually ended up seeing baby was at 8 weeks. So to not see baby literally for that long, and then now at the 20 weeks we were able to see baby, it was the cutest thing ever. We were able to see baby and we were able to see the movement of the baby and everything else. Now at our 20-week anatomy scan, we did not end up finding out the gender of the baby because we did want it to be a surprise. So by the time you're watching this, my next video should be the gender reveal and you will end up finding out what the baby is. In the 20-week anatomy scan, I did end up getting a few diagnoses back. Again, as I mentioned, everything was healthy with the baby as far as the development of the baby and the spine and the brain and the 4 chambers of the heart. Everything looked great. It was actually so beautiful to see the baby moving around and swallowing and little things like that. But I was actually diagnosed with placenta previa, which is the low-lying placenta, and what that means is that my placenta is actually falling, so it's kind of sinking in. So I have been actually placed on bed rest for 8 weeks, and what that pretty much means is that I can't do much of activities. I am trying to still stay as active as not having to do a lot of constraints. Like I'm not lifting anything, I'm not lifting any heavy items or anything like that. I just thought it was really weird. There isn't a lot of things out there that they end up telling you what low-lying placenta is, and well, aside from what low-lying placenta is, like what have been the reasons that you might get it, or the other reasons as far as like what you can do and things like that. I pretty much just asked my doctor and a registered nurse as far as the things that I can do to make it better, and pretty much it's just time at this point. The biggest things that I was scared about was that one of the risk factors with low-lying placenta is that you can end up either having a very late miscarriage or a C-section. But if I am able to get this resolved and my placenta goes back up, so I am now having to take it even more easier, not having any stress and things like that. So I think I've been doing pretty good. Another update for my 20-week is that the belly has definitely grown. You guys will definitely be able to see that. And on top of that, the baby is actually kicking. So when the baby kicks, it feels more like a thump. It's not as hard yet, so it feels like someone is like poking you inside like this pretty much. You're now able to feel it, but it's very hard to catch it sometimes, but you're not able to see it yet. So if I'm just laying or sitting down, you can't see it, but I could definitely feel it. And then if you have like your hand over me, you'll be able to feel some of them. And it's been a beautiful experience because both my husband and I have definitely been talking to the baby, singing to the baby, and feeling these kicks. And one other thing about right now that I'm at 20 weeks, because I have low-lying placenta, the bottom of my stomach, so my pelvic area, really hurts. And it's really sad to see that some women kind of declassify other women because they're not as big as they might be. I mean, I'm 5 months pregnant, and some of the women I actually started taking we started taking our prenatal classes, and some women are a lot bigger than I am. And so if you see a smaller woman, you might be like, oh, she's not far along, or she can still do these things, or whatever it may be. Just because I might not be as big, obviously I'm not going to go and tell the whole world, hey, I have low-lying placenta. It doesn't mean that I don't have pain or I don't feel whatever it may feel. So I just don't like the fact that like some people end up like declassifying some women because they're either their bellies are bigger or their bellies are smaller. I definitely feel like everyone, as long as the baby's healthy, everyone's on the same pace as far as if you're 21 weeks and you look bigger or you look smaller, you're 21 weeks pregnant. It's not any different for a woman that's smaller or bigger as far as the heaviness or the uncomfortability or whatever it may be. I definitely feel like each woman's pregnancy is different, and so we should all respect that. On the other hand, I did want to share my second trimester prenatal pills that I'm taking now, because the brand that I'm taking, it's called Rainbow Light, and this one specifically goes by trimesters. So the first set of pills you end up getting is specifically for your first trimester, and it will help you with all the vitamins that you need for your first trimester. And then in your second trimester, it helps you with other things. This is vegetarian and gluten-free. This specific bottle has 60 capsules, and for your second trimester, you're supposed to take 2 a day, and you don't have to take it with food or anything like that. And when I was taking the first trimester ones, they were even different. I'm gonna actually show you guys what they look like, because now they're bigger. This is what the pills look like, and for the first trimester, they're actually smaller. They don't look as big as these, because by the time you're on to your second trimester, you shouldn't feel as nauseous anymore. So I've been able to take these, and I have been loving these. I take them obviously every single day, and they really feel like they give me energy. I don't feel like I lose a lot of energy. Obviously, it will depend on what you eat for that day and how active you are. By the time you're watching this, will most likely be about 22 weeks. So as we speak now, I actually just yesterday, I am 21 weeks. So we're kind of a little bit behind on these updates, but I definitely want to continue to just let you guys know as far as how baby's going, the progression of my belly, how I'm feeling, and how pregnancy overall has been going. And I specifically wanted to make another video when I find out a little bit more of my low-lying placenta, as far as the outcome of it, and just answer more questions if you might have any other questions about low-lying placenta. I know I had a lot of them. One of the things that I'm going to be doing as far as to help with my low-lying placenta, when I actually lay down on my side, because it's already really, really uncomfortable to lay on my back, and you're not supposed to anyway, because it's not comfortable for baby, and they get the most oxygen while you're laying on your left side. Anyway, so even though my belly's not that big, it's super uncomfortable for my belly to just hang because of my placenta and the weight and everything. There's like, if I'm out and about and we're on the car and just like bumpy roads and stuff like that, it really hurts. So if that's you, I would definitely recommend for you to get a maternity belt early on in your pregnancy, so that you're able to have more support on the bottom of your belly, and then it will definitely help with your back as well. So I already ordered one of those. I should be getting it by tomorrow, and then I'm definitely going to be wearing that so that it can help with my posture and my belly and my placenta. And that is the update for my 20 weeks. I hope you guys are enjoying this segment. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave it on the down bar below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video.